Awesome. Awesome. Well, there's an exciting event that's happened in your life in the last couple of weeks. You just became an investor. So you've been
Yes.
writing for The Fool for almost 2 years, but you hadn't bought stocks yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, tell us a little bit about sort of how all this came about and kind of where
Sure.
where you put your money to start.
Absolutely. So just as kind of a bit of a background on me, I, didn't really come from sort of a finance world, as I mentioned. I didn't personally know a lot of people that were really invested in the stock market. So in some ways, it was kind of a new world to me. And I had, before I started working for the Motley Fool, I thought, oh, investing is just so complicated and I just don't know. And then as I really, learned and studied the kind of approach of long-term investing, I realized how much that really takes the guesswork out of it. Because, if you're looking at companies that you're sort of putting in this buy and hold horizon of 3 to 5 years, it definitely narrows down the choices in the sense that there's still a lot of options, but not every company you're going to want to hold in your portfolio that long. They don't all meet that really high quality standard. So I realized, investing, building a top-notch portfolio, it doesn't need to be complicated. You do your research, you buy companies that have kind of that true staying power. So for me, like you said, I've been writing about stocks, really studying up on a lot of companies, specifically in the healthcare and tech sectors, for kind of a number of years now. And I felt like it was just finally, time to take the plunge. I guess it goes to show there's no time horizon for it's like when you're ready to buy your first stocks. It's kind of important to know what you like, know the companies you're interested in, and sort of what you're comfortable with. So I started out with 10 stocks, sort of spread across a variety of sectors. I bought, should I just name the companies I
Well,
bought?
I posted, we're
Uh,
going to talk about every one of those today. So just,
okay,
talk about why you picked those, I guess, a mix of a
sure,
balance and certainly ones that you loved, right?
sure. Oh, yeah. So I had kind of several sort of key principles that I personally followed when I bought my first 10 stocks. First, first and foremost, buying great companies that I knew I would want to hold on to for 3 to 5 years, preferably longer. The kind of second sort of benchmark I had was I personally would sort of categorize myself as medium risk tolerance. I really wanted to buy stocks that were in kind of highly resilient industries that are doing well in a general sense, sort of regardless of what market conditions are and throughout kind of the highs and lows. And then the third thing is I really wanted to make sure I could build a diversified portfolio with those 10 starter stocks. So I kind of did that in two ways. The first thing was I chose to invest an equal or near equal amount of money in each of the 10 stocks that I bought. Some of which were very big names that we all know. And then I also bought a mixture of growth, dividend, and value stocks. So I could sort of kind of have all these different catalysts in my portfolio, and primarily in the healthcare and tech sectors.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're going to talk a
Yeah.
little bit about every one of the 10 stocks. And I think you nailed it from, your investing philosophy and what you wanted to do. I think this is an awesome starting list of, if any investor is kind of interested, this would be a good group to certainly hold for the next 5 years.